Hey guys, in this video I want to show you ownsheet. Ownsheet is a Chrome extension, and what it does, it basically takes any text written in Markdown. Markdown is a really simple markup language, and it makes this text pretty, simple speaking. So let's jump right in and let me show you how it works. When you install ownsheet, you'll have this little icon where you can start it, and it tells us we don't have any sheets added yet, so we will do that. And to give you a little demo, let's look what ownsheet does with this little boring markdown text. We just hit preview, and this is the result. Looks pretty good to me. So I'll just tell you what's going on here. So little dive into Markdown. When you want to write a heading in Markdown, you just write number sign and your heading text and so on. And basically, one number sign is the largest heading, the level 1 heading, and two number signs, the level 2 heading, second largest, and so on and so on. And what ownsheet will do is it looks for level 2 headings and will basically transform any level 2 heading and its content, like this, into one of these boxes that you just saw at. So this will be a box and this will be a box, but level 1 headings will be ignored. So that's the basic principle. Easy as that. So when we just type some new box and some new content, we'll see that we'll have an extra box here at the top right corner. So that worked. But enough of this little stupid example. So I'll show you a real world example. And what I have prepared here is this is a style guide for the programming language JavaScript, which is written in Markdown. You can see that here. And it's from Airbnb and seems to be kind of popular with 18,000 of stars. And we can see it's pretty long. I'm scrolling here like a madman. And yeah, it's 2,000 lines of text. And what I will do now is I will just copy and paste this. I won't change anything. And yeah, and copy, paste, and take it into ownsheet. And let's see what happens. Or actually I lied to you. Like you might have seen, ownsheet has a built-in table of contents, so we just can remove this table of contents here. So let's give it a name, Airbnb.js, and hit submit. So this is the result. We have basically everything we had before. There's nothing lost or anything. We have a built-in table of contents, so we can just click here and it will take us to blocks, for example, or whatever. You can show or hide code blocks, and yeah, this is the basic functionality. Let's take another example. This is another cheat sheet or style guide for the programming language Objective-C, which is also pretty big, 1,800 lines of text. And again, we'll just hit Control A, Control C, and take it into ownsheet and give it a name, Objective-C, hit submit, and again we have everything we want. We have nice tables. We have again our code blocks, our table of contents here at the top left corner. So yeah, that's basically the basic functionality of ownsheet. And now I want to talk a bit about some extra features, some extra goodies, which you can find when you hit the Explore button, which will take you to the Explore page, or you can also click here. So what's going on here? Here you can customize the colors of your boxes as well as the size of your boxes and the overall background color. So what are these things here? These crazy whatever. These are hex color codes, which basically are codes for colors. Yeah, we have. This is just a little website where you can get started. So, for example, if we want to have black boxes, we'll copy the color code of black, and oh no, that was the wrong button. We want to edit, not save it. And now we want to save it. And maybe, or let's just look at it if it has worked. So we'll just hit refresh, and now we have black boxes as well. So it worked. We can also change the width of our boxes. So for example, we want to have bigger boxes. Let's hit that, and let's say we'll want to set the background color to black as well. Is probably a really good idea. So let's hit refresh, and our background is black, our boxes are bigger, and now we have black onto black, which is not what we want, I guess. So we just hit reset. We don't have to remember any color code whatsoever. So what is this thing on the right here? Heading converter tool. Like I already mentioned, ownsheet is based around level 2 headings. Each level 2 heading and its content will form a box. So when there are texts which don't comply to that, so for example, let's take this cheat sheet here, just another cheat sheet, this time for a GitHub. It doesn't matter what this exactly is. It also is pretty big, 1000 lines of text. And what we will see here, that each logical point here is under a level 3 heading, here and here and so on. So what will happen if we just copy and paste this into ownsheet? I can tell you it won't actually look pretty good. So we just copy paste and preview, and yeah, we have three huge only three huge boxes. So that's not what we want. What we can do is we can use the converter tool, and in our case we want to convert down. We have each logical point is under level 3 headings, so we want to convert down to level 2 headings, so we hit convert down, and now we can copy the whole thing and copy paste, and this time we can also give it a name, GitHub, and we can submit. And what you will see here, we have much more colored boxes and much more boxes as well, so it worked. This is how we want to have it. Okay, this is the heading converter tool. What we'll also have is import-export functionality, so you can just export your sheets and share, backup, or whatever do with them, copy them onto another machine. And just to show you that nothing gets lost, so we just, when you kind of override it or whatever, so we just type some random stuff in here and save it, and yeah, and now import the last thing, and like we see here, it detected the conflict and didn't just plainly override our sheet. So but we want to override it here. Okay, and yeah, this is the import-export functionality. And just as a last thing, if you want to delete something, You can do that just by clicking it, and if you change your mind, just do undo. But if you delete two things, of course, you can only undo the last thing. One last thing I want to show you is it is also really easy to structure your sheets with bookmarks. So for example, I have it already bookmarked here. So because these are just plain URLs, you can add it to your favorites, add it to your folders, and can it structure like that. So for example, I have a folder here, favorite sheets, and just close that and gonna hit a new tab and favorite sheets, and I'm here again. So it's easy as that. Okay, thanks for listening, and yeah, peace.